I tried Oner Active's Enhancelift leggings and oh my God. Did I just find the legging of the year right now? Did I seriously just find the legging of the year? This is from their latest Accentuate collection, and that it does. I gotta be real, I went into this not expecting a lot. I said, look, you already got the Effortless. Y'all already made it. You're good to go. Anything you come out with after this just ain't gonna, it's just not gonna measure up, except for that straight leg. But it's apples and oranges, so you mean to tell me Oner's coming out with another seamless legging? And I don't know if you have noticed, but I noticed that the pictures look awfully similar. I'm like, what is the difference between this legging and the Effortless? Because to the naked eye, they're like identical. But they're actually not, and that's why we're here today. Because we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna test these babies in the gym. I'm gonna not only be comparing it to their famous Effortless legging, but we're gonna just deep dive and talk about what she is. What is the Enhancelift? Everything I share today will be linked down below. I have 3 unique pieces I'm reviewing today. The Enhancelift legging with the matching strappy bra and the zip jacket. I know you guys saw that zip jacket, it was mighty cute. So the set's in the color burnt maroon. Out of all the beautiful colors, my eyes obviously went to that burnt maroon. I'm actually so glad when it came in, it wasn't as much maroon as I thought it was, because I do have a lot of maroon, let's face it. I've been doing this a while. When it comes to maroon leggings, your girl's got it on lock. What this color does have, it's got a berry mauve tone to it, aka there's a little bit of that like pinky purple in it, little softness. It's not a harsh maroon color. Burnt, I don't see burnt, but I am cooking in this. Was pleasantly surprised when putting this on, but I have to admit something to you. When I got this in, I was like, what's going on with the sizing? Because no shade, I'm well aware accidents happen, but I ordered a small in the regular / short. I just figured I'd stick to my true size. This is my first time trying it. So the legging comes in, I take the bag, both on the actual bag and the swing tag, it says size small. But then I go ahead and look at the actual tag that's attached to the piece and it says UK size medium. So then my brain starts going, wait a minute. What the f does that mean? Is it a small or a medium? Like, I'm confused. I grabbed the other pieces that I ordered again in my true size small. Everything said small on the tags, the bags, and the attached tag, UK small. But this bitch is a medium. So this is sized up, and I have to say something. I think God had my back. He worked his, God-given magic, and here I am with a size medium. Check out my measurements right over here if you need them. Gotta say, I'm not mad about it. So let's see what we're looking at here. Starting with the leggings. This is a mid-rise. If you have a long torso, it can even sit low. You know that I have a sandwiched in short AF torso, but in these leggings, it actually elongates it. So right away, I am a huge fan of this mid-waist. Nowadays, the trend is the mid-waist. When this trend first hit, I was like a grandma about it. Like I am with a lot of things that change. I was like, no, I like my old high-waisted. But then all of a sudden something clicked and I went, wait a minute, I look better with mid-waisted. The waistband itself is actually smaller as well. So right off the bat, loving the waistband. Now, even though this is a full size up, yeah, I can feel that extra room here. This is supposed to be a highly compressive legging. Even in the description, it's saying, look, this bitch is compressive, like keep that in mind. I don't feel that at all around the waist. I do feel it going down the legs where I feel it's definitely got a bit more of a snug feel, especially compared to that Effortless. That Effortless material, it has a powdery soft feel and it stretches a lot more than this material. This material right out the back feels like a little rougher and tougher, a little more dirty gym grind. It also has more hold. So if you're looking to do actual HIIT, if you're looking to do cardio, this is gonna hold you in better. I feel it right around my quads and my knees. Not so much around the glutes, not as much. I feel it holding it, but it doesn't sandwich it in. It is a little bit loose at the midsection, like by a tad. So automatically, I do feel like, yeah, I probably could have gotten away with a small, but I'm not upset about the medium. Even though this is a size up, it doesn't slide. I was worried about that. When I first put it on, I was like, oh, I have a little bit of extra room around the waistband. I was nervous. I said, this is gonna slide, isn't it? Luckily, it's not slippery material. Like I said, it's got a little bit of that grit. It really did stay put. So even if you size up too much accidentally, it'll be more comfortable. You're definitely gonna lose some of that compression for sure, but it feels nice. It feels comfortable and it's not gonna slide on you. This material is pretty grabby, so it's staying put. So overall, I think the support level is nice. Even with my size medium, I'm getting more support than the Oner Active Effortless. The waistband, like I said, is pretty moderate support low. I'm seeing a little bit of wrinkling around the groin because yes, I shimmied this material up. It's not annoying though, like it will show a little bit. I do think that if I was wearing my true size small, this wouldn't be a thing, but whatever. If I feel comfortable everywhere else and I'm happy, a little wrinkle in the groin, so what? Check out these freaking designs though. I'm gonna go ahead and call this the fang contour because it kind of looks like vampire fangs. That's just what it reminds me of, and it's not because it's October and I'm in Halloween mode. Maybe just a little bit. They're so reminiscent of the Effortless, they still kept that contoured movement all around the leg. The one thing they did add here that's different from the Effortless, they added a ton of ribbing. Are you seeing all that textured ribbing? Effortless had none of that. This has a lot of it. Let's talk about why we're really here. How does the legging represent the bum? I straight up thought the Effortless did my booty justice, and it does not compare to this. This scrunch. I mean, we're looking at the same thing, are we not? My booty is so freaking sculpted in this, it's not even hilarious. When I laid these flat on the ground, you can actually see right around the glutes, there's ever so slightly more material. It's not quite the pouch booty, okay, like a BBL legging where there's literally like freaking parachutes in your booty. These had just enough room in them to allow your natural shape to fill them out without excess material and without them being sandwiched with not enough material. So I feel like they really found a nice balance here, a nice happy medium. This scrunch is so stupidly effective, and when I use the term stupidly, you know that's when I'm serious. It's doing so much for the glutes. It is so comfortable. Essentially, it's the same type of scrunch as Effortless, just longer. Look inside, it's even got that same furry...
Took a caterpillar up your ass crack.
Bae's calling the inside of it a caterpillar scrunch, and I totally see it. Like, it looks like a furry caterpillar. But what's great is it does not feel like a furry caterpillar. It's very comfortable. Nothing's tickling back there. I know that's a weird topic, but hey, like, you saw the inside of that scrunch. It's kind of crazy you don't feel something tickling back there. Because let's face it, you cannot be in a public gym scratching your ass. People are gonna think you're dirty. You don't want people to think you're dirty back there. And you're not, okay? We take care of ourselves and we're clean girls. We use wipes. If you look closely, they actually attached the upper part of the scrunch to the V contour, which I do believe has a lot to do with why it grabs so nicely at the upper glutes as well. It's not just a scrunch, a bunch of material, then a waistband, not at all. It's connected, so it actually sculpts and molds around the glutes freaking perfectly. The overall aesthetic of the glutes, this legging makes them look shorter and stouter and just squeezable. Squeezable. It's giving alpha leap pump because the waistband's sitting lower. Everything's just naturally sitting lower. It's making the glutes look really cute.
Glute sandwich.
Yeah, it's giving glute sandwich. And leave it to Oner Active to absolutely slay in the length game. Come on, why haven't other brands, bigger brands, caught on to the thing called multiple inseams? I do not have runway model legs. I eat lasagna for breakfast legs. I have these short, stout Italian legs. The fact that this is a brand new legging and they have multiple inseams, y'all know what's up. Thank you so much for that. There's no logo on the back. If you look, it's super minimal. They definitely went with a minimal approach, but they did stamp the white logo right there, sewn right in on the leg. And even though the material's fairly thin and breathable, similar to Effortless in the density factor, it's about the same. Cellulite concealing and extremely squat proof. To the point where I had Bae check it like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, you sure that's squat proof? How do they do it? I'm not even kidding when I say, like, how are you doing that? I feel like Oner Active's really good at filling the gaps in the industry. You can still have glute aesthetic and comfortable activewear, but not have to sacrifice squat proof. A lot of activewear brands out there. The glutes will look fantastic. The material, great, breathable, perfectly gym friendly. You squat down and you see your whole business. There's always that give and take when it comes to a lot of leggings. So far with Oner, there's not, lately, what I've been trying, I feel like there's not a whole lot of take and there's a whole lot of give. When we did the sweat test, you do see a little bit of sweat come through. And mind you, this wasn't even a whole lot of sweat I had on my skin. After just like 10 or 15 seconds, it was bone dry. So it's very good at wicking. To be honest with you, a lot of the similar properties as the Effortless. They are both made out of polyamide and elastane. The Effortless has some polyester, which makes it softer. But both have a decent amount of stretch and both have that luxurious vibe where it just feels like it molds really nicely around the skin. So, like I said, tons of similarities, but major differences. I always thought the Effortless was great on the glutes, like perfect. But then I tried these on, I'm like, wait a minute. I think that this legging dethroned the Effortless, especially when it comes to the glute department. It for sure has in my book. It for sure has. Overall, I think it depends on your preference. I think if you prefer a softer gym material, I think if you prefer something with a little more stretch, you prefer a higher rise, then maybe the Effortless is still what you should be choosing. But if you're somebody who wants a little more support, higher compression for your workouts, a little more hold, something that can make the glutes look a little shorter and rounder and powder? Is that a word? Poutier. I swear to God I'm educated. I am. Not very, but I am. A little more rough and tough gym texture, then give these a try. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised like I was. It really is, to me, more of a modernized take on the Effortless. Effortless has been around for quite a few years now. It's great to see them adapt and evolve. They're not just staying content with one legging and just trying to ride off that one legging for as long as they can. It's nice to see that evolution in a brand and giving us what we want to see. And if you want to see more, then hit that subscribe button, girl. I got a lot more where this came from. And don't even get me started on the sports bra either. For such a basic looking bra, because let's face it, it's something we've seen time and time again. It's very flattering and very functional. So this is a super sharp V-neck, your traditional V-neck. It is the strappy bra. You have adjustable straps on the back. She's nice and sturdy. She gives a nice moderate support. She covers the girls enough so you're not gonna slip a nip, thank goodness. It's like a nice happy medium between being flattering, but not pouring or spilling your girls out for the world to see. Like, thank you very much. You gotta pay for that on OnlyFans. I'm just kidding, I don't have one yet. The economy keeps going like this though. Whew. Girls got a mortgage. Do not get it twisted. I'm not starting the OnlyFans. I'm gonna make Bay do it. He's starting that OnlyFans account. I'll be the photographer, videographer, whatever you need me to do, but that's gonna be all you, Bay. He would make a killing though. I know that. We have removable padding and they did not even skimp on that logo, okay? They didn't go ahead and invest in the leggings and say F the top. I did one of the riskiest exercises when it comes to showy bras, which was the Roman chair. Back extensions, anybody? Yeah, I did that one. And my girls did not make a run for it. So that goes to show me that this bra's holding up enough for me to do bent over rows. This is good enough for me to lay down and do abs. I will be able to have a well-rounded workout without feeling like I need to pull them and rein them back into the bra. And it really does go a long way. Like, I feel like they added another inch across the boobs just to make sure there's no nips poking out. And they added some extra material on the side boob so I don't have side boob either. You're nice and covered where it counts, but that deep V gives you that little sexy oomph. Because who doesn't want to feel themselves at the gym? Like, I've been doing a lot of push-ups lately, and yeah, I'm trying to grow my breasts. Very comfortable though. No digging of the strap. Like, I am very pleased with this strappy bra. I usually don't grab the tops, like the long sleeves, but this one in particular was unique because I don't often see this style. And what I mean by that is, not only is it long sleeve, but it's a fucking full zip. Seeing this being so freaking low profile, it made me feel some type of way, a good way. Now, before you get too excited, if you're looking to do anything where your arms go over your head, this will not cooperate. This will in fact rise above your chest, look terrible, all of that. This is the type of jacket you pretty much just wear inside and outside of the gym, to and from, maybe a little warm up. You can get away with some side raises, but not much more.
You're not working upper body in this one, bitch. I don't think so. Who's got time for this?
Don't be doing hands over the head, all right? Take that shit off when you do that. It will end up turning into a shrug. And unless you really like that style, which I don't know how I feel about that style, to be honest with you. I like it, but what's the word I'm looking for?
Pointless.
Is it absolutely pointless? This is the type of thing you wear when you want to look cohesive, put together, and preppy as hell. There is such a thing as gym prep. Forget what you knew in high school when it comes to preppy cheerleaders and shit like that. This is gym prep. This is what Regina George would wear if she went to the gym, okay? Just to put things in perspective. Oh my God, it's so cute. Where did you get it? Very true to size, very comfortable to move around in, not too overly restricting. And I gotta mention one last thing with this. I noticed that the high quality of ribbing that goes down the arm and over the hands, okay? These thumb holes are heavy duty. I feel like these can easily duel as gym gloves. I'm just saying, your girl has worked up some serious calluses. Don't know how. I really don't even go past 10 pounds these days, but somehow, some way, I still have calluses and I'm proud of it. But these gym gloves are pretty nice. They go right over my calluses. They're nice and rough and tough, and it's such a heavy rip. It feels good quality. So overall, I really do like this jacket. I think it's a great addition to a full matching set. Leg day, this would look sick nasty, but I'm sorry, anything above the head is a no-go.
Damn, girl. Oh, shit.
Now I know what the question of the day is gonna be. Well, Ash, which one are you picking these days? Are you gonna stick with the Effortless, or are you now gonna go and choose that enhanced lift? And I can't believe I'm about to say this. I think I'm picking this enhanced lift. No, I know I'm picking the enhanced lift. She's a new girl in town, but she's also kind of a rebel. She's rougher and tougher. She's a little more gym friendly in my opinion. That heavy ribbing, oh, rub a dumbbell up against her, she won't even feel it. I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, I like the mid-rise better. I like the extra glute sculpt. I don't know if I would feel the same way in my true size small. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know that I can't confidently say that about my true size. But what I will say is my size up to a medium, looking past a little of that wrinkle groin, and I'm not getting any dreaded CT in this, not even close. This is an awesome legging. I wanted to make this video because I don't want this legging to get overlooked, because I think there's a lot to be happy about with this one. A lot. I love it. I think it's great. I think the bra's dope. I love everything about what I tried in this range. I'm going to grab some more colors because I wouldn't feel good about loving this so much without getting a variety of colors, because that's what every basic bitch does. And I am in fact basic. Don't forget guys, everything I shared in today's video is linked down below. It does help support this channel if you use those links. Helps keep Bae off OnlyFans. It's getting there, it's getting close. I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here. I'll catch you in my next video.